But, apparently adults really actually don't know what's going on either, so that's something big. And yes, you still get pimples when you're over 21, so that's sad. Don't do anything for men. Hey guys, so I'm excited to be here and sharing with you things I wish I knew and I could tell myself when I was younger. I'm turning 22 tomorrow, so I thought this would be a good time to make this video. So let's get our makeup off and get into this. I feel like when you're younger, there's so many things that I wish you knew and I wish people told you. But, apparently adults really actually don't know what's going on either, so that's something big. And I'm turning 22 tomorrow. So that's kind of crazy. So I have a lot to share. If you like watching these videos, please comment down below what makeup looks I should do and stuff like that. I'm excited to get back into the makeup world a little bit and doing more get ready with me type videos. So let me know if there's any fun looks you want me to do. Forgot primer. More primer. So yeah, my biggest thing that I wish I could tell my younger self is it's okay to not know what the heck you're doing. I know in high school they always teach us oh my gosh, we need to have our full career here, ready, planned out. And I mean, that's really not true. And okay, don't mind my pimple right here and here. They just wanted to come hang out too. So disregard that right now. And yes, you still get pimples when you're over 21. So that's sad. This is also something I wanted to bring up that I forgot, but people get pimples, there's texture on your skin, that's normal. And I've had so many times where I didn't want to go do something just because I had acne or a big pimple, and I've learned now, just go do it. It's fine. No one cares. People know the feeling, and having texture is normal, and not all these beauty gurus always have perfect skin because it's just lighting. So yeah, just know that when you are actually getting older, everyone, and I feel like capitalism always tells you where oh my gosh, you need to know everything. You really don't. So many people graduate college and literally don't know what they're doing. So that's okay. And honestly, that's okay too if you don't go the college route. There's so many other opportunities in this world that you don't need a degree. Stuff like that. If you don't like college, there's no point in forcing yourself to go and putting yourself into debt when you don't need to. And even if you graduate college, that's okay if you don't know what you're doing. It is okay because before I got into college, I was always so controlling. I was not controlling, but controlling of my life. I was oh my gosh, I gotta get all this stuff figured out or I'm not gonna be able to do anything. And as I've started to grow up a little bit more, I've been a lot less like that. And I'm just okay, I have a general plan and now you just live and see what happens. So many people, I'm pretty sure almost everyone in college had this big plan for themselves and don't end up doing that exact plan that they had. And if you did, that's good for you. But majority of people really, you don't know what's going on. And that is okay. It's okay to not know because sometimes the plans that you didn't have are better than the plans that you did. And that's a really big motto that I follow right now. And worrying about something isn't going to bring the results you want or happiness to you. It's just going to stress you out in the present. And the present is where you should be happy and just happy where you are in that current situation. And if you want to change something in your current situation, then make a plan and a goal for that. You're never in the same exact place if you don't want to be in a few years. If you want to lose weight, make a plan to do that and stick to it. If you want to have more money, make a plan for that and do it. You can always work for something better and you don't always have to worry about where you're going. Sometimes just enjoy the journey. Overall with that, just keep on going no matter what and things will fall in place for you if you're taking those opportunities, taking risks, and trying to expand your comfort zone and things will come to you. Another really big thing that I didn't really do in high school was save my money for trips instead of clothes and all that crap. And that's the biggest thing that I'm doing this year, honestly, and that I did a few months back, but save your money for trips. I would rather 100% have all these memories and trips than all these name brand clothes, all this materialistic stuff. I'd rather create those memories that you will never forget, take those photos that you can keep forever, and I'd rather spend $3K on a trip than $3K on a handbag. And I think that's really big in this really materialistic world we're in today. And I think it is sometimes hard to see, like, oh my gosh, all these people are buying all these nice clothes and stuff, and here's me with my Target brand, Walmart brand clothing. But I'd rather be on a nice trip and do all that stuff with my Target brand clothing instead of sitting at my house with my $3,000 handbag or $3,000 name brand clothes. And that's something big that you need to realize. And a big thing that I feel like I didn't realize until even just like a few months ago is that traveling isn't that expensive. If you save your money, do the correct budgeting and correct planning ahead and everything, you can go on trips for pretty affordable prices. Obviously, a little bit not right now because of COVID, but if you save and give yourself that leeway and plan, you can go on trips. Like, I live in Nebraska. I could go to Colorado for less than like $500 for a few days. I work at Target, so $500 is like a paycheck of 2 weeks. And if I save that, obviously don't spend all of that in one and not maybe go out as much to the bars or to eat, then I could easily have that money in a month to be able to go travel that next month to Colorado. That's one big thing with our generation, millennials and Gen Zs, is we don't see the long-term effects of our money. We just want that quick-term happiness of our money. And so yeah, overall, you basically don't need to be spending your money on name brand clothing. Like, you can find such cute things at Target, and I know all you broke girls and guys with me, you guys know there's such nice things at Target, Walmart for super cheap. Forever 21, all those places, and you just gotta look. And honestly, at our age, why the heck do we need like Louis Vuitton shirts, all that crap? Like, no. And that's honestly why I'm excited about millennials and Gen Zs, is we don't really give a crap about super name brand stuff. And I'm like, love that. Let's get out of all these super capitalism ways where they're so expensive and the same dang thing as you would get at Forever 21 just with that brand on it. My next big thing is saying no. That was one of the biggest things, and things that I'm so glad I finally learned a lot better. All last year, the year before that, I really worked on saying no to things that don't serve me, to things that won't help me upgrade my life and stuff like that, and that has helped so much. Saying no to people, saying no to things that I don't want, it just has helped. And saying no to opportunities that couldn't help me, even though they may be really nice for that moment, but won't help me in the long run. And saying no is so glorious. Like, I've said no so many times to not going out to the bars, stuff like that, and I'm just sitting in my room, chilling. And that's okay. I think we need to normalize that. Not going out is okay too. I'm gonna do these off camera real quick and we'll come back. Okay, we got some eyebrows on, and yeah, overall, say no to things that don't align with you, friends, family, opportunities, everything in between, and just note that that's okay and that's something big, and that overall will help you keep your energy so you have energy to do the things that bring you life and happiness. Okay, my next one is so big, and I'm still trying to get through this, but you will gain weight from high school. You know, I always was like, nah, no, I won't. Yes, that happened. I'm like, oh crap. And I'm still working on getting used to that, but just know, like, I'm pretty sure everyone I know has at least gained a little bit of weight during college. It happens as you get older, it happens, and that's okay. That's okay if you don't have your string bean body you had in high school. Our bodies are getting more ready to have children, so it's okay to have a little pudge. My next one's really big. It's you will have opportunities to do literally almost everything in the book. Partying, drugs, stuff like that. And it's your life, so make those decisions on how you want. But just know, depending on what you decide to do, you may have to face consequences for that. And that's the great thing about growing up, is you learn really what you want and what you don't. And you can hang out with those people who want the same thing. And just make the best choices for you, however you perceive that. And just know that not everyone will have your best interest for you. And that's the thing. That kind of sucks, but Just know, like, you gotta do you, and if that's saying no to something that you know you don't want to do, then do that. If that's leaving a party or something, a situation, then do that. It's for you. And you're going to be the one living with that for the rest of your life, depending on what it is and how intense that could be. So just know that you are responsible for everything that you choose to do in your life. And I think that was really big from me growing up and seeing, like, okay, if I do this, then this will happen. And try not to put yourself in those situations where it could get ugly and bad. Obviously, there's instances that bad things can happen more often, stuff like that. So just know that everything that you make in your life should be a decision that you want and will be okay with. And obviously, yes, mistakes happen, stuff like that, but just know there's every opportunity to do anything you want in this world. And that goes on the flip side. Take opportunities. Take opportunities to go to a different state, different country. Like, we literally only live this life once, so might as well have a long-ass book of what you've done instead of a small little 2 pages. Like, I went to Italy, I went to Disney, I went to so many places, and I'm excited for my 20s to 30s to be able to go to even more places. And that's what I'm excited about getting older, is like, you have more opportunities to do all these fun things now because you're not strapped down with college and staying with the college schedule, try to go during breaks, and now we don't even have breaks because of COVID, so I'm excited for that. And to be able to travel a lot. Next big thing. Go out in life and grab what you want. Nothing will ever be handed to you, and if stuff is handed to you, good on you. Use those opportunities for your advantage. Don't just sit there and throw away all those opportunities that were handed to you or that you worked for, because a lot of times opportunities like that will not come twice. The next big thing that I feel like a lot of people say is, it truly is so true. It's more of who you know than what you know. If you are top athlete, something, maybe not athlete, top whatever in your class, it's all going to be who you know. I've had so much more opportunities in my life because of people I know than what I know. Like, I don't know nothing. I'm so dumb sometimes. So it's like, it's the people you know. Like, I've had opportunities, like with traveling abroad. I had that opportunity from a friend because she brought it up and actually explained everything. And I would probably have traveled abroad if I didn't talk to her. I have a lot of places I could stay around the United States that, because I talked to people and met people, I have free places to stay throughout the United States and stuff like that. So that's big opportunities that I wouldn't have made by just knowing stuff. Another big thing that's really unrelated to everything, but makeup and skincare last way longer than you think. Like, here's me 2 years back buying so much makeup. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta buy this makeup, gotta hoard all this makeup. And it's like, I'm still getting through all this. And I've had this for almost 2 years now. Probably more. Where probably should be getting expired pretty soon, but I'm still going to use that until it turns green and smells weird. But just know that makeup lasts so long, and you don't have to keep buying it all the time. Unless it's your way to cope and stuff, obviously do that, but just know that it lasts way longer than you think. But like, in general, for me, I learned that I do not need to buy as much makeup or skincare that I have in the past, and that's really a great thing. Okay, this is also big. I feel like I'm just doing big ones throughout this entire thing. Know that your parents, friends, family, everything is more important than grades. More important than maybe taking all those extra shifts at work. Unless you need that money, obviously go do that. But know that people in your life aren't going to stay there forever, be it they leave, tragically they die or something. Just know that it's important to take that family time, to take that friend time, and take those moments in that you may never ever get again. And the ones that we always take for granted, I feel like. So know that maybe it's not studying for a test as long as you would want, and spending time with your parents or friends is more important than trying to get that 99, 100% on that test. Because the big thing that I learned is you don't know who's going to be here the next day or not. We always grow up thinking that nothing bad will happen to us, and as I grow older and I've learned more, like, you are not immune to bad things happening to you, unfortunately. And people in your life might not be the same people in your life a few years down the line. So take that and know that it's important to spend time with the people you love and the people who want the best for you. Not like I said, don't hang out with all these people that are irrelevant and don't want the best for you. Take time for the people who actually care and are important in your life. And that's one big thing that I've been doing these past months, year now, and going to continue doing even more, is taking that quality time with the people that are important to me, because they are important and I love them. And like I said, you only live this life once and you never know what's going to happen. So overall, yeah, just know that people are so much more important than any goal, any school, any other goal you have in your life is not as important as the people in your life that are important. And pets. Don't forget pets. Okay, my next one, as I'm doing eyeliner, actually I don't think I can do eyeliner while I'm doing this, so hold up. Got that done. Now let's do some mascara. Okay, next big thing that I learned is don't do anything for men. Boys, however you want to call them. Don't do anything for them. Obviously, do stuff for them, but don't do your nails, don't do your makeup, don't do boob job, don't do all that stuff just for men. Do it for yourself if you want to and if you like it, obviously, but don't do it for the sole fact of wanting to do it for a man, because one, they don't probably even care about getting your nails done. Obviously, if they're materialistic stuff like that, like, oh, like she keeps up with everything, because that's just not practical. And doing all that stuff and putting that much effort and just trying to impress men won't help you. And I feel like as women, we are always like, oh my gosh, like I have to look so good for this guy. And it's like half the time they don't even notice that you're wearing makeup, all that stuff. So it's like, don't do that for them. Do that for you, girl. And everything will be so much more beneficial for you. Obviously, if a man's putting effort, then obviously like be nice to them. We don't want to create that thing where women are better than men, but and I'm excited to see that women are stepping up their game, stepping up, being respected more, and hiring their standards and stuff. That's amazing to me. And keep that up. And just know that some of these men out there are not worth any of your time and all the time you put into makeup, all the money you put into makeup, and all that stuff. So just note that. Especially those men in college. Oh, no, thank you. Just know that. Okay, let me put on some mascara real quick. My lashes are so stick straight. Yay. Okay, my next one is, I haven't done this yet, but I will be doing it this year. That's my 2021 goal, is start a Roth IRA or an investment account. Something for yourself, because time is on your hands. The soonest you start saving money and start making those investments accounts, the better. And I feel like they don't teach us this in school for some reason. I'm like, and start that soon. Like I started saving a long time ago, like when I started working in high school and crap like that. And it's just like, you need to start saving money as soon as possible, because that's the only way you can try to get ahead. Obviously, I know every situation is different. So if you don't have the opportunity to do that, that's okay. But I'm saying now, try your hardest to save and or start an investment account so that can start compounding and growing as you get older. Because like I said, we have time on our hands. If you're younger, do that so early. Like that's the biggest thing that I'm going to teach my kids, that I tell all my friends, is start saving early as soon as possible, or start an investment account so you can actually start seeing that growth when we're 40s and stuff like that. And obviously TikTok has helped me get note of what ones to try to go for in the beginning. And I love TikTok for that. TikTok's lovely because it helps you with the real world life instead of just school and stuff. So, I mean, I love that. And I'm honestly really annoyed that we never got taught any of this stuff in college or high school. Like, what the heck? Why did we not learn this stuff in finance? Like, what we should be putting our money to, what exactly is stocks, investments, all that stuff. Like, I don't think I ever learned that. And definitely didn't learn that in college. Another big thing is it's okay to be alone on a Friday night. It's okay to be in your house, not at the bars. Saves you crap ton of more money than going to the bars, and energy and time. Like you could be home on a Friday night working on a business or something like that, and that's going to be so much better for your future than going out getting plastered, talking to creepy, crusty men. And you know, I'd rather spend my night doing that than talking to creepy, crusty men. And honestly, any day of the week, time, location, anything, I would rather stay at home in my bed in my house than talk to crusty, dusty men at the bars. Obviously, go out and have fun because you're young. Have fun no matter what age you are. But just know that you don't need to be like some other people we see on Snapchat, on Facebook, going out every single night. every weekend day to go out. You don't have to do that, and that's okay. Using this mascara, if you saw my video about it, it's okay. I do like it as a pairing mascara, but obviously my eyelashes don't look like that one girl's in the video because I have Asian lashes. So stick straight. Yay. So yeah, overall, I would say just spend your time wisely. Spend it how you want, and don't get too distracted by distractions and other people, and have an end goal so you know, like, okay, this is what I want for myself. And obviously, like I say, you don't need a plan, but have a general idea of like, oh, I want to be able to save money and do all this stuff. Have that plan and still live your life, still have fun, but just know that there's so many distractions in life, and it's okay to be different. It's okay to do what you want and stay at home, save money, stuff like that. It's okay. And my biggest thing, if you do not watch all of this, if you stay till the end, my biggest takeaway is think more long term than short term. Like, maybe, yes, I want a cheeseburger right now, but could I eat something at home to save a little bit of money so I could save it for something I want, a car, a trip, something like that, instead of maybe buying a cheeseburger every week or spending my money on stuff that is more of a quick win instead of something for more long term. And obviously have fun with life, but also kind of be in the middle. Like, obviously everything extreme is not good. Be in the middle, like have fun, but also save your money. Go out and do fun stuff, but also stay in and protect your energy. Just know that you're going to be reaping the benefits that you decide to do with your life, and just know that it should 100% be what you want. Obviously, everyone makes mistakes no matter how planned their life is, but just know that what you're doing now, especially with money, can put yourself so much ahead of our parents and stuff like that, and other people in our generation, other people our age who aren't doing that. Long term is better than staying stuck in the same place you are for years. Before I finish this video, obviously, like, I had fun and did a lot of fun things with my money and opportunities. So know that everything is a balance. So just balance your life and everything will be good. Just keep on trucking along, keep on doing what you like doing, and things will fall into place how they're meant to be and not how your exact plan wants it to be. This is my favorite part. I love the sound when I'm editing these videos and watching them back. So let's get to it. Like, I don't know why, but that's so satisfying to listen to. And I saw this tip a long time ago to pat in your setting spray, so I do that. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. If you got any tips from this, please let me know down below. Let me know what phase you are in life. Are you just starting a new house? Are you just starting a new family? Are you buying a house? Do you not know what the heck you're doing? Are you going to school? Did you just get done? I would love to know your situation and chat about it. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye, guys!